I should do then is show you a few of the slides about the evidence for the program, because anyone who sees this program understands it's good for the hearts of children. It's good for the dynamic of the classroom. But what about the world? Our mission is to build more caring, peaceful, and civil societies by raising levels of empathy in children. And are we doing that? So let's have a look there. So here's the independent research findings. This is the biggest thing, decrease in aggression. And now why does that matter? It's because it's the gateway to all kinds of bad outcomes for children. If we can help children reduce their aggression or not become aggressive, we've done them a favor and we've done the world a favor. The second key finding is the increase in social and emotional understanding. This is the whole idea of social and emotional learning programs. That's really how you would categorize Roots of Empathy. That children who participate in these programs basically do well on every score in life. Third finding, creating more caring and supportive children. When you ask parents what they want their children to be like, when they grow up, what are the values? What is it that life is about? What is that flame you are passing on? Because really you pass on the civilization to your children. Most times parents will say they want caring, kind children. So the relationships that children develop and their capacity for resilience is very much what we're dealing with in this program. The increase in knowledge of parenting and the needs of babies. The number of parents I worked with who shook their babies to paralysis, deafness, blindness, or death, simply because they didn't understand that babies cry for reasons other than physical, that babies have emotional needs. And most people don't know that. They don't know that babies cry for loneliness and boredom. They don't know that it's legitimate to cry just because you want to be held. What a beautiful reason to cry. There's no reason actually that we should have crying babies, because their needs should be met as soon as they indicate. And when you have societies that are based on independence versus interdependence or collectives, babies cry more in societies that are based on independence. And children have a harder time in societies where independence is the core value. So this idea of responsive, contingent caregiving. And if you really can understand the emotional life of a baby, you can parent beautifully. And unfortunately, children who experience very poor parenting are 9 times more likely to have behavioral problems. Lasting results, improved behavior maintained for 3 years after the program at every grade level. Many people look at the program in terms of combating bullying. I never had any intention that it would be an anti-bullying program. It was an accident that it did reduce bullying, all kinds of bullying. I just wanted to break cycles of the violence and the poor parenting and allow children a whole life, an emotional life, and give a support to teachers that they could understand and appreciate who they were teaching.